Coming to you live on your chin. This is the Goin Deep Show.
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is dumb. I'm the kid. This is the Goin Deep Show. Joining me this evening in studio, it is the one and only Red Eyeball. Red Eyeball.
Red Eyeball, what's going on?
Also joining me, Shithead. What's up, buddy? Did we lose Shithead again?
He's silent. I see his picture.
I'm here.
Oh, Shithead. You're there. Okay.
Here.
All right. There seems to be a little bit of a delay. We're going to continue and hope our internet connection kind of fucking picks up. We're having some crazy weather up here in the mitt. So there's tornado edge, there's lightning edge, all kinds of other things.
And it's 75 degrees out when it normally is only around 50, if we're lucky.
For the most part, I tend to not... Usually I will avoid talking about the weather. But in this case, I have to, because every stupid fuckhead in the earth who thinks it's warm out and it's midsummer now is out acting like an asshole, shooting things up and just acting. I mean,
acting a fool.
I predicted that in Saginaw and Flint, in places of this nature, that there were going to be gunfires and people killing and just going nuts. Sure enough, man. Every dumb motherfucker is out doing all kinds of dastardly shit.
I think Saginaw's averaging about a killing a week in the past week.
And the reason I say that is because it's fucking so predictable and it just happens. But this show is going to be all about thuggery and doing stupid shit because
ghetto-ass people.
We have a couple of stories of personal events that have happened in our existence in the last week and a half. Mr. Red Eye and I involved in these. He's not aware of the one I have. And I think I should. It's going to be top news today. It's going to be top news. Here it is. Okay. The other night, I say to myself, I got to get some shit done out in the new studio. So it's 9:00 at night, and I make myself a pot of coffee, which means I'm going to be up till 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. It's just how it is. So I come out here and I work, and I'm like, all right, it's 3:30 in the morning. I can get the fuck out of here and go to bed. So people, this studio is on double lockdown. There are doors. How many? 4 doors just to get in here.
Yep.
Locked down. It's like freaking Fort Knox to get into the studio. So I walk out, lock door 1, walk through door 2, lock that. I'm about to go through door 3. And I notice that the outdoor motion sensor light is on out on the house. And I'm thinking to myself, what in the fuck? Is it an animal out there maybe?
This is at 3 o'clock in the morning?
3:30 in the morning. And I'm like, what? Well, maybe Red's out there. Maybe Red's out doing something. Or she was coming out to see me. Or,
maybe she missed you. It's 3:30.
Yeah.
Maybe she wanted to come to the studio.
That's what I thought. She was going to come out and suck me off or something.
That's what I was thinking.
I walk out and I look, and there's a motherfucker rooting through my car.
What?
Motherfucker's breaking into my car.
What did you say?
I see the guy, and everything turns into slow motion, man. It's just like in the movies, stuff in slow mo. And
that's when you whip out your 9mm and you shoot the guy.
I know, that's what I wish. I wanted to do that. I did. I just wish. And here's the thing: you would think that I'm Mexican.
Was he black?
No, he was not black. Wow. It's the first question everybody has.
Was he black?
It's the first thing everybody says. So, my first reaction is, I said, what the fuck are you doing, motherfucker? I said it that loud. I said
you did not. At 3:30 in the morning.
3:30 in the morning, I yell. I'm yelling at the top of my lungs. What the fuck are you doing? I said, you better run, motherfucker. It's just like that. Just I yelled it, man. Just like that.
Okay, what happened?
And he fucking takes off, right? So then I'm like, well, fucking, it's on. It's on now, mother.
And you're going to beat his ass.
I yelled, right? I'm yelling at him the entire time. I'm like, run, motherfucker! I said,
run, Forrest, run.
I'm not kidding. I was yelling at the top of my lungs, just like that. Just fucking you. I said, you better run, man. You better fucking run, because if I catch you, I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of you. I was yelling at him. I'm like, you motherfucker. I said, you can run all goddamn. I said, I dropped a bunch of weight, dude. Guess who can fucking run like fucking Forrest?
You're like this fucking Mexican guy.
Was I worried? Was I worried that he had a weapon or some shit? I kind of was a little bit. Like a pistol.
No,
I didn't think of that, really. He could have turned and just fucking shot me, couldn't he? He was a dumb motherfucker, though. So here's what happens, okay? He runs across the street.
Wait, did he get anything? Did he steal anything?
He didn't steal anything. And here's the thing. The door was open. His head was in my car, and he's rooting around, like, feeling for shit. So I scare him. He runs across the street. I run after him, and it's wet out there across the street. The guy's got an empty lot, and it's full of, like, mud and water. So I'm, like, freaking hydroplaning out there, and I go face first, sliding through the fucking mud. But this guy, he kept on his feet. And I got up and I kept going and I caught right back up to him. I slid and I got up again and I just kept fucking going. And he was slow enough that I caught back up to him.
How old was he?
He was a few years older than me.
Really?
Like,
so he was old.
He was like probably 40. Maybe he was Clean's age.
No shit.
That's how I gauge everything. If you're old, you're Clean's age. So I catch up to him. And I said, what did you take, motherfucker? He's like, I didn't take anything. He was like, so like just hands in the air, like, I didn't take anything. And then he turns around. He goes, I just am drunk. I'm really drunk. And I was looking for a lighter. And I'm like, bull fucking shit, asshole. I said, what did you fucking take? I said, if you took anything, I'm going to fucking pound you, man. Okay. So what's he do?
Was he bigger than you?
No, he's maybe the same height as me, a little bit heavier.
Okay.
But I could tell he was drunk. He smelled like fucking just. He smelled. It was oozing off of him. And so he turns to me and he pulls a fucking knife.
He did not.
I swear to fucking God. He pulls a knife on me.
Was he Mexican?
No.
Oh.
He wasn't Puerto Rican either.
No. Okay.
So it was just, so he turns, okay, at that point I'm just like, all right, the 47 cents I got in my fucking dashboard of my car is not worth getting fucking stabbed over.
Right.
So I back off a little bit, but I kept walking towards him, and when he started to freak out is when I pulled out my iPhone, because I was going to hit the fucking video recorder on it and just tape the motherfucker, because it's got the flash and it was bright enough, it would have fucking videoed him, right?
Right.
So I go to my fucking phone, and guess what? I have filled my fucking phone up. There is no memory in the fucking phone. So I'm like, God damn it. Are you
iPhone fail.
No, dude, I did. I filled 16 gigs of fucking shit. And you know what it is? It's all audio recordings.
Nice.
I have shit tons of audio recordings. I have like one application that's like 3.4 gigs of audio recorded, like in between shows and all this other stuff. So I'm like, God damn it. So I chase him across the road again. He starts booking. I'm like, I'm not going to fucking chase this guy. I called the cops. Cops show up, try to find him, wandering around. It was just, but the motherfucker, the best part about it is me yelling. It's 3:30, 3:45 in the morning, and out of a dead sleep, Red wakes up. And she's texting me like crazy. Are you okay? I heard screaming. I heard yelling. She's like, I heard stomping down the road. And so I'm like, what the fuck? And of course, I get back to the house and she's like, what is going on? She goes, I didn't know whether to call the cops.
And you're covered in mud. And she's like,
I am.
What the fuck happened to you?
I am covered in mud.
She's like, I'm glad you're alive.
And her first reaction was, is Wally over? Did you tackle Wally again? I'm like, fucking shit. No, I didn't tackle fucking Wally again. Some assholes trying to fucking get in my car and steal shit. There wasn't anything in it, but still. It's the fucking, who has the goddamn balls to go. Listen, Red Eye, if you said go get something out of my car right now, I would hesitate because it's not a car I'm familiar with. I'm just not used to it. It's just, same with J-Mac. Even J-Mac, who's like one of my closest buddies. I might be more comfortable going in his car, but still, I don't even like to go into strangers' cars that are like my friends' cars, let alone some fucking asshole. What kind of a desperate piece of shit is rooting around through my fucking car.
Piece of shit. Low life.
Yeah, he was redneck all the way, 100%, man.
Hick. He's probably missing some...
Hey.
He was...
I resemble that, Mark.
No, you're a different type of redneck, man. There's certain redneckery I can deal with, but when it comes to I mean, for Christ's sake, red. My red is very, very, very country girl, all the way. There's no doubt. I mean, she just is that way. And that's cool. But man, this was like desperation. This was desperation, kind of like I live in a shack kind of. That's the vibe I got off him. Like he found like the bomber jacket he was wearing from the 80s was like a find that he got out of the fucking trash and came.
Dude, he probably sleeps under the bridge every night.
I mean, and I kind of felt bad for the guy, but my adrenaline, it was just a fucking adrenaline rush, man. Did you just fart?
Did you just shit your pants?
Dog is
You're
my
kind of,
dog.
Oh, no, you just jerked off your dogs, Isa. You're kind of breaking up a little bit, so we got to fill out the blanks.
Oh shit, dude!
But dude, it was exciting. It was excitement. I wanted to part of me was like, okay, if I catch this guy, I got to kill him.
Well, that kind of goes back to.
Is that?
What's that?
I said, what type of reasoning is that? You just break his leg?
But then he get me for assault.
No, he pulled a knife on him.
Yeah, but the cop, when he came, he asked me if the guy had threatened me. And I said, well, when he turned around, he came towards me with the knife.
That's self-defense.
Is that threatening? So that would be self-defense?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I would definitely have to cut out his vocal cords so he couldn't, his word versus mine, right? That would be the thing. And I would have to cut his fingers off so he couldn't write shit down.
So, man, we've had an eventful week.
Dude, this whole week has been fucked up,
I mean,
man.
This goes back to last week and our incident at the bar after we left.
Yeah. This is fucked up, too. Listen to this shithead. This is... I want your take on this after we talk about this, because this is... If a guy, verbally, makes fun of your mother, and then he decides he's going to bust some shit up... Really, I thought we should have got out and at least
we should have went looking for him. We should have parked the car.
Let's tell everybody.
All right, let's tell the story. So here we go.
Okay, first of all, after Thursday nights have become debauchery nights. That's absolutely it. It's like when fucked up shit's gonna happen. It's gonna happen on a Thursday night.
Yeah,
it's usually because I hang out with baseball players and we hit batting practice early in the spring, and afterwards we do nothing but get fucking drunk. We get tore the fuck up. So Jim Mack and I are up at our headquarters at Silver Palace. And there's a bartender there. She's got big old boobies, and I wouldn't say flirting with us, but she was definitely talking to us a little bit, which is cool, and all that. She wants to drag us out to the Circle Bar. We're like, nah, I don't think so. But you show up, Red Eye. I text you. You show up.
Yep.
And you're like, okay, we're going to go down to the Midland Street, which is this historic district down in our area which has just bars after bars after bars. There's bars all over the place. You
Tons
know
of bars.
A bunch of the hot ladies that work there, and you said that the one that I want in the studio, the tiny little brunette, what's her name again?
Chelsea.
Good God, this Chelsea.
And we did fondle last.
There was we put money in Chelsea's tits and stuff, and we
played with them for a little bit.
You played with them. I was no play on my end. Was this afterwards? I didn't get any play on.
No, we didn't play with them. We were hoping.
She doesn't have big boobs or anything.
No, she don't have no boobs. She's flat chested.
But it doesn't matter. Her ass makes up for it. Anyway, I digress. Here's the thing: we're there. We're getting drunk. We're having a good time, and we're leaving the bar. I want to ask you, Red Eye. What do you recall about when we were leaving the bar?
I don't recall much. Okay, so we're parked in front of the bar. We're leaving the bar. I see J.Lo. This is the guy's name. This is what people call him around.
J.Lo.
They call
him
the
guy?
Yeah. This is where the story goes. The guy's name's J.Lo.
You know J.Lo?
That's what they know him around town as. Okay,
J.Lo.
Right. So he was walking down the street drunk. I seen him in passing. I got in the car.
You got in the car. I didn't. I was still wandering out. J-Mac got in the back seat, and I came up next to the car, and he was like, fuck the cops, fuck contraband, fuck this, fuck. He was saying just random shit, and nobody was even with him. He was by himself. So he's saying fuck this, fuck that. So as I get in the car, I lean up and I look and I go, yeah, fuck your ma too. Okay, I say that.
Right. So next thing we know, I pull away, and when there's a red light right there, and all of a sudden we heard boom. Like it sounded like we fucking hit somebody. I thought we hit somebody or something, but I didn't see nobody. So all three of us get the fuck out of the car.
You hit the brakes fast, and we all get up and fucking open the doors. Where the fuck did he go? Because he disappeared quick.
Dude, and the bars were closed, so everybody was standing outside the bar. Like, there was a shitload of people outside the bar. I started screaming at every motherfucker that we're ready to kick some ass. All three of us were ready to go just fucking.
Yeah.
J-Mac was just in the back seat. Then after he saw me and you get out, he's like, oh, fuck, something's going to happen.
Shithead, here's the thing about hanging out with Red Eye and J-Mac. They're both about 6'4", 6'5". I mean, they're fucking tall, and they're not skinny, scrawny motherfuckers. You know, so it's like me, my little 5'10" frame can stand in the middle and let these guys take some of the fucking heat.
So we fucking start screaming, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, fucking couldn't find nothing. So we pull around. We look at the car. We couldn't find no damage. So I got home that fucking night. I look at my hood, and it's got a fucking big-ass dent and a fucking paint scratch to shit. I was fucking pissed. I knew it was him, too. I knew it was that motherfucker. So I called up my Hooter girls.
Hooters?
I called
like
up my
Charlie's
Hooter girls.
Angels? You got the Charlie's Angels out?
I did. Yep. I got
Holy
connected.
shit.
He's a fucking cook at Hooters. Right?
Yeah.
So,
of course, because he's a douchebag.
So the motherfucker, yeah, if you don't know anybody, but all the Hooters guys that work at Hooters are all douchebags. Try to get with the
all
girls.
like they look like the
They're
guys.
low lives.
They look like the guys are just on the prisoner released program or something. Like they just
Right.
got out and they got to do some time
Right.
behind the Hooters thing.
So I fucking call her up and I'm like, blah, blah, blah. She's like, yeah, you know, let me talk to him, find out fucking the story. So I talked to her again today. And sure as shit, the next night I'm down on Midland Street again and I'm talking to Beth. Beth is one of the owners of the bars down there. She's like, what the fuck was going on last night? I seen you getting out of your car and some shit was going to happen. I was like fucking telling her who it was. And she knew who the motherfucker was. And a couple other people said some shit to me that night. So then I find out, you know, he admitted to Amanda, the Hooter girl I know.
Was he bragging it up like I threw a fucking bag, man?
Yeah, I threw it. He basically said to Amanda, because I talked to Amanda today again, yeah, I fucking threw that. I had a brick in my fucking back pocket. He had a fucking brick. Who's carrying a brick, and why are you carrying a brick around to the fucking bar?
He needed something to masturbate with later.
Like, okay,
Shove up his
so
ass.
he throws the brick at my car, and he admits to Amanda, yeah, I fucking threw it at Jeremy's car. I don't fucking care. I mean, fuck it. He's on probation, just got out of jail, and he's not even caring. Like, he's like, fuck it, I don't care. So my whole thought process, I called up to Hooters to get a hold of him today because I got a quote, $600 in damage to my car. And I got another quote from another buddy. He's gonna do it for $350. And I'm call up there and I was gonna fucking say, hey, listen, I got two fucking quotes. Either you pay me or we go about this the hard way. The other hard way is going to be me calling the cops, reporting vandalism, and they're going to find out he's on probation. He could go back to jail. And then I'm going to take his ass to fucking small claims court and sue him for the full $600. And then he can fuck off. What do you recommend I do?
What do you think you should do, shithead?
I think you should violate him, go to the cops, report vandalism, and also after you wait until or find out how long he has to serve in jail, and then when he gets out of jail, slap him with the $600.
That's what I'm
Dude,
thinking, dude. That's what I'm thinking.
That's a great idea. It is.
Fuck them both ways.
Hell yeah. What the fuck? Who gives a shit, man? Just fucking nail him balls to the wall. What the fuck?
Dude, who the fuck throws a brick at someone's car?
I'll tell you one thing. We're lucky it didn't go through the window. If you imagine if he busts your window.
Oh, yeah.
If he breaks your window.
We would have fucked him up, dude. He wouldn't have lived. He's a scrawny, like 5'2", 100-pound Mexican that's fucking retarded.
I think he's the dude who fucking jacked me in the face that one weekend.
Whoa.
Don't you remember me getting jacked in the face?
It is the same dude.
I think it's the same dude.
Yes, because you told me last time we were out, you seen him. You're like, I know that motherfucker.
Dude, ask him if you see him again. What's that?
I found a picture of this guy on a website. Hold on. It's click that link.
Okay. Let's see. Lemonparty.org. That link's not working, man.
It's not? Oh, well.
What? Describe it. What was it?
I can't. It's disgusting.
Of course it is, man. If there was like a business card and shithead for Goin Deep Show business card and shitheads on it, it would be like head of gross disgustingness.
I think it's, if my memory is correctly,
You're breaking up just a little bit again there. We're having so many problems. It's got to be the weather.
We're having audio problems.
We're having tons of like weather issues, man. There's tornadoes and fucking all kinds of craziness happening up this way. But yeah, dude, that was it's been an exciting couple of weeks.
No, I just think that guy deserves an ass beating. I think his time's coming.
The thing is, you can't realistically, dude. You're opening up a whole can of worms if you like hurt somebody,
right?
Because they can say a bunch of shit. What I've always said is, you never leave a mark.
True.
Never leave a mark. So what you do is, you choke the fucker out. You don't choke with your hands, though. You like jump up like a wrestler and you headlock them until they fucking pass out. Because what's going to happen? He gets up. There's not going to be a real mark on him.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like if you put a headlock on somebody and cut off the blood flow to the brain, they fucking pass out. Really, there really isn't going to be a mark left on them.
Right.
And you can do that to a big motherfucker. Even a big fucking 7-foot guy. If you lock onto that motherfucker,
yep,
he's not going to be able to breathe, man. You can bring that fucker down.
Yep. Fuck him.
Of course, I would never do that.
So I'll let you know the outcome of how this is going to end.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
So fuck.
It's gonna be good. We tried to get Keegan on what's her name on the show? Emmy.
I heard someone knocking on the door.
Oh, really?
That's what I thought. But
it's unlocked. They can walk in.
Oh, fuck them.
Yeah, the second door is not like that. I do like having the door situation in here now. I don't got anybody waltzing in my studio and interrupting my flow of shit. So.
Yeah. I mean, let's see if
Shithead's our audio is good, Megan. Shithead, how's it going on there, man? What you up to?
Nothing. Just buying my 50 acres always wanted.
Say that again.
I just bought some land.
Oh, you did? No shit. How many? If you said 50 acres?
Yep.
Good God. Where?
In the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere. Sometimes that's a good thing. That's where we need to call you. We can take these bodies that we have of these guys.
We'll put them in there.
And we'll send them down there in the middle of nowhere.
That's fine with me. I got feral pigs that are roaming my property and they'll eat them.
Nice.
There was a story over the past, I don't know, maybe 5-10 years now. Northern Michigan, couple of guys did that exact thing. They were out at, I think it was a bar, I believe a couple of brothers, and they end up killing somebody. I don't know the names. I'm not going to say the names because I don't want them hunting my ass down. I think they ended up going to jail, though. But what they did is they killed dudes, chopped them up, fed them to the pigs, and then they fucking had a pig roast. So everybody they had the pig roast got to eat some
human flesh.
Secondary human flesh, yeah.
Dude. Sounds like that shit would be good.
Yeah.
So, if you don't mind me asking, I mean, how much is 50 acres of land in the middle of nowhere?
$250,000.
How much?
Did you say 200,000?
250,000.
Holy shit,
dude! 50. Okay, so 50 acres, middle of nowhere, $250,000.
Mm-hmm.
Up here in this neck of the woods, if you had 250,000, we had some pretty big houses on a few of the roads that I live on here.
You could fucking own a mansion.
You could own a fucking huge ass mansion up here for 250,000.
Well, believe it or not, I found a company here in Florida that does two-story manufactured homes, where they bring it in basically on a flatbed semi.
Yeah,
and I'm thinking about putting one on there, about 6,000 square foot home.
Dude, that sounds pretty awesome, dude. That sounds fucking amazing. Yeah. Is there woods and stuff on it, or is it like what kind of land is it?
It's like when I decide to start building on it and stuff like that, I have to clear. It's all wooded area. I have to probably clear an acre out, put my double wide, and then leave the rest.
Dude, that sounds pretty fucking sweet. That is awesome, man. So you have some wooded. I mean, you got some land to work with. You can kind of like shape it how you want and do some stuff.
Dude, you know what you need to do? You need to get married and have like
He's
6 or
already
7. Okay, but you need at least 6 or 7 wives, dude. That's enough acreage to keep those fucking bitches separate from each other and fucking like, dude, that'd be like your own fucking orgy.
Where did you find 50 acres? I mean, can you just like look at a catalog for 50 acres?
I saw a sign on the side of the road that's 50 acres for sale. Called the number up and then put an offer in, and
that is awesome, dude. Are you gonna have like a special cemetery area for the people that we killed? Bring down there, and we can do a ceremony. And what I'm thinking for the ceremony is we piss on their graves.
I'm not saying anything because this is on the internet.
Everybody, we're joking. We're joking. Kind of joking. If some dude pulls another knife on me, though, I know where I'm taking him. Taking him to town.
That's fucked up now that you tell me, though. The guy that threw the brick at my car is the same guy that punched you in the face.
I don't know if that's true. He just reminded me. He looked kind of like him. He was a skinny, scrawny Mexican. I mean, how many skinny, scrawny Mexicans are there, really? I mean, there's a lot, I guess. But in this town, probably just me and a couple of others. And I'm not that scrawny.
Well, that kid
I got a little beef
years ago pulled a knife on a couple of my buddies, too.
I got some beefcake going.
That same guy pulled a knife on my buddy like 2 years ago.
This guy didn't pull a knife on me, though.
Right.
You're talking about the Mexican who punched me in the face. Anyway, let's get back. I'm very curious about this whole shithead land deal here. We're going to call him Donald Trump now from now on.
I ain't no Donald Trump.
So, dude, that is awesome, though, man. That's what I like is, dude, that's a lot of fucking money, man. That's a lot. I don't know how much. I don't have fucking money to do that kind of shit. I don't make enough to do that kind of shit because my ex-fucking girlfriend pretty much stuck a fucking Louisville Slugger up my ass when I fucking knocked her up because I have a kid and then it's child support.
Yeah,
so
I hear you. I'm in the same boat.
I could have bought like a fucking 50 acres or whatever, or mansion, like a mansion a few miles away. But dude, how do you fucking do? Are you doing enough? Or were you smart with savings? I remember you talking about investing stuff. Was that how you're able to do this?
Yeah. The short time I've owned the bar, I've made enough.
Dude, that's great. That is so cool, man.
You know, this is the thing. People that own bars in like cities probably where he lives are successful. The problem with owning a bar in Bay City, you're competing against 40 other fucking bars.
Yeah, there are too many bars here.
No. And there's literally from where I live and my bar, there's probably about 30 different bars.
So
what makes your bar unique?
The thing is, the difference is the population where shithead is way higher than where we are. I'm guessing, right?
Well, where my bar is located, it's nothing but people that the neighborhoods around it are people that work or that are in the service industry, and we're the only that's literally allowed to stay open past midnight because all the other bars, my bar is established.
So you get the extra drunk crowd coming in there spending extra money, dude. That's so fucking sweet. That is awesome, man. Shithead, I look up to you for your financial success, my man. It's fucking great.
It's good news.
On the Today G, this is the Goin Deep show, though. We had stories of people trying to break into cars, people throwing bricks, where we're going to bury them later. It's been a fun episode of the program. Fucking Red Eye, you got any final words for you out there?
Next time you run into a crazy Mexican that has a brick, punch him in his face.
Shithead, final words for you, buddy.
Smoke them if you got them.
Hell yes. 206-202 Deep's the number. TheGDS.com. Hit it up. See you guys soon. Chill in the next one.